I'm a boxer, I can show you I can fight.
I've had enough time.
Oh, just let me show you. I need to fight.
The teacher, who's now the head teacher of the school, turned to me and said, what are you wasting your time with that for, Patrick? You're an academic, you should be using your brain. You're not big enough for any of that. You're too small for all that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, is that what you think? You know what I mean? Now she's the head teacher of my school, lad, and I've been in with my world title to speak to the kids.
I'll run the trial today, and just as I got out of the lift, the prosecution were there and said, these 4 charges, he said, but we want to add this one, and then we'll put a deal in for the 3 of them to get suspended sentences. So I went, one of them was aggressing there as well. And I said, yeah, it sounds, I said, I'm happy with that.
You know, I was doing that, I was like, you stamp on my head. He's like, oh, no. I'm like, next take, you stamp on my head, like you stamp, okay? He's like, okay.
I was so focused on winning it, nothing else really mattered.
Yeah.
It was all about winning. I couldn't second best. There was no such thing as second best.
Yeah.
At times, I was going to pull out through minor injuries, but then it was a matter of my mum's phone out there and my dad's there. Everyone's watching TV. And I never trained to get a silver medal. I trained to get a gold medal. Yeah. So anything else was second best.
Yeah. Watched a little bit of him on video running up to the fight, but didn't seem to fight that way. You know, he shot really swiftly from the guard, and his punches were definitely heavy. You know what I mean? I was feeling them.
A lot of weight behind him, isn't he?
Saying to Paul on the way down. Big shout out, Paul Venice, by the way. I haven't shouted him out,
Paul,
by the way.
drop you off.
Big Paul took us down. He was my man. So,
you know, I was embarrassed. Felt remorse. I felt shame. I felt guilt. I felt everything all at once, to the point where I thought, you know, and sometimes it did drive me to relapse. Where, you know, in the early days, the first couple of years of trying to get clean, I just thought, I can't handle this.
Never served the full sentence what they were given.
No.
They were actually released early as well, weren't they?
They weren't given a sentence. They got put into young offenders and got the best of everything. They did have better lives where they were, because
we found out they had one-on-one education, stuff like that.
Everything they asked for, they got, even down to wallpaper on the walls in the bedroom, what bedding they chose. I'm just like, you know, there's kids out there that so much deserve that type of life, and yet they went and done wrong, and they're getting it.
Yeah, you know, that positive seed of thought into people, into young guys, not just guys, but girls in their head about trying to, you know, going after your dreams, going after something. I'm a firm believer in law of attraction. I published a book.
To begin with, I went off on the streets to escape what was at home, because I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't save my mum. My mum wouldn't leave him at that point, so I didn't see what was happening at home, and I was with loads of other people. They were seeing shit like that at home as well. I'm not going to talk about other people, but a lot of people were seeing the kind of stuff that I was seeing.
Fucking just down in waters, must have done about 4 litres of water, forcing it down, and he brought me on it like 60 minutes. The fucking big cocky shot of water, I couldn't move.
You have scouts off for people, you know. You know, if you hear a Scouse accent in Sainsbury's, you'll hear a lad and you go, yeah, and give us an echo as well, girl. And I'll go, Sapling Lynn. And he'll go like that, and then you'll have a Scouse off then. And I always win. He'll just say something, an echo and a can of Coke. Hey! Dickhead.
When I've got all the showers, I've got to watch my back. But for 2 years now, I've been living next door to Aki, purple fucking Aki.
Another movie on the go. Great, first for the podcast.
I can't release which movie it is, but you'll soon find out.
It's not on Pornhub, is it?
It's definitely not on that, mate. Definitely not.
Got talking to a nice fella. He went, we had trouble here with Scousers. So I said, oh yeah, what happened? Oh, he said, they came here. He said, in the summer. They were all right in the caravan. Then they started dancing with everyone's wives. Dancing with girls, trying to get the girls into the caravan. He said, and Glyn over here, these bikers were there, you see, like a biker's place. They ended up fighting with the bikers. I said, oh, I see, yeah. I said, what happened? He said, to be fair to the Scousers, there was only 4 or 5 Scousers, he said, but there was a lot of them. He said, but the Scousers gave as good as they got.
You won't, Sam? I'll do it. You'll do it, mate. I'll do it, yes.
You've got it, you've cracked it. You've cracked it.
Solely fucking cases. Oh, fuck out it. Oh, yeah, I'll have a bottle of hooch.
The Lemo Man, what was your aim?
Kid, I wanted the Lemo Man to be my dad, mate. He was one glamorous cunt, lad.
How mad's that?
How mad's that?